Greetings, everybody. I didn't really call notify anybody that I was going live. But real quick, I just wanted to hop on here and give a little brief tutorial on auras. Um, I feel like this knowledge is hella relevant and it will hella help you guys understand. I was trying to think of ways that I could get through, and I'm like, duh, we are visual learners. So don't judge the little scrap work. But so I've said this time and time again. Our aura fields, we're like walking around. We'll each be a person in a bubble, right? And our aura field goes out about 15 feet, right? And then on average, people's auras are bounce between 10 and 13 feet from my observation. I don't know, like the textbook numbers or anything like that, but just the things that I observed um, through my own self, right? And so, what is happening, and especially those that are becoming more and more empathic, which we all are, as these shifts are happening, because we are meant to feel. We don't pay attention to our feelings enough, and empathy is needed in the world, right? So, with that being said, people are literally walking around here with their auras that open, right? Picture the bubble, right? Picture yourself in the bubble going out like 13 feet. Some of you guys go all the way out, some are a little more closed in, but either way it go, it's way from your frame, right? So with that being said, if you go to a store or a grocery store, the last thing you want is for your aura field to be that open, right? Because that will mean anybody that walks within your aura field has the ability to leave their energies inside your aura field. Okay. And if you are not sure what your energy feels like, it is easy to mistake their shit for your shit, right? So I drew some stick people to help explain my points better. So this would be us individually, right? Okay. Excuse the drawing, but you get the point. Let me see. Let's see this. Okay. This is the aura field, right? So this is how we all are walking around. This is what I see. Okay. Now that's us individually. Now say we went to a store, right? There's two people in the store, which we know there's always way more people, right? We got person A, and I use hearts to represent their energy. And then we have person B, right? And I use the stars to represent theirs, right? Nonetheless, they are in the same store, but the aura fields is nowhere near each other, right? So they each still have their own individual energy. What note did I put that on? Oh yeah, average person aura field out 10 to 13 feet. Okay. So nonetheless, the aura field is not nowhere near each other, but they're in the same setting, right? Okay, so fast forward. Now say they were just standing in line, waiting to check out or whatever the case may be, right? Their physical frames are still not touching each other. Okay. It's still not touching each other, but their aura field, right, has integrated. Okay, it has integrated. So what I put in there is you see hearts and stars, right? Because person A energy represents the hearts. Person B represents the stars. Now their aura field has overlapped each other while they're standing in line waiting to check out and buy their shit, right? Hey, Diamond. And so I put hearts and stars in there to help you guys see how we are picking up each other's energies, right? They never physically touch. You see this? Okay, strangers. Okay, we're just gonna leave it as strangers. But nonetheless, their energies, their auras have interacted with each other. Oh my God, there go the baby hollering. I think she's coming to get me. It's always some shit. But it's integrated aura fields, right? So physical touch isn't needed to transfer energy. And I know this because I'm able to send people energy all the time. So nonetheless, they go their separate ways, right? After they're in the store, right? They go their separate ways. Their auras is back in their own lane, right? But look what happens. You got which one is person A? I'm sorry. I'm looking at it backwards. Oh, okay. So then you got person A, right? which represents the hearts. Now you got hearts over there in the stars, right? Person B represented the stars, and now there's stars over here in the hearts because their auras overlapped each other, right? So they go their separate ways, and what? This shit is just slowly bouncing around in their aura field, somebody else's shit, right? All they know is that they feel it, and so they believe it to be theirs, okay? And then what do they do? They go home, they go to work, they go to whatever, right? Each individual person in this world that is not knowledgeable on auras is doing this shit. Each individual person is walking around with their aura field wide the fuck open, transferring energies to each other, and they don't even know, and they never physically touched, you guys. Never physically touched. They just happen to be in the same setting, right? The same cleanse. Yes. That's why I cleanse it. Yeah, definitely. I sage people before they come in my home. And matter of fact, not even just cleansing it. Drawing your aura field in. Okay, so I probably should have drew a picture with that, but I'll just show you with my hands, right? So what I do, and I know I've shared this trick before, but I'm gonna keep sharing this shit until you guys get it. Okay, you know that you're in this bubble, right? Your aura. You know that you're in. Let me go back to the first page. But you know that you're in that bubble, right? And you know that all you have to do is think it. If you could think it, you could touch it. If you could see it, that shit is yours, right? So picture yourself in your bubble, okay, before you go interact with other people, right? And this will also save you with saging and stuff like that. You can reserve your sage for like the heavy duty shit, right? And I want you to close your eyes and see yourself in that damn bubble, okay? And put your handles inside the bubble, and then you draw it in, compacting your bubble closer to your frame. This will help to keep other energies out of your shit. So now you're gonna feel like you're in the shit. Oh, I was like, what the hell is this in my hair? I forgot I had this pick in there. Now you're gonna feel like you're like kind of in a shell, but that's like safety, right? It's like you're cloaked in your own safety. You're having your own back, right? And this time you're interacting vacuum seal your vacuum seal, right? Yes, that's what I feel like I'm doing. Anyways, when I pull it in, I even hear the wind. Pull that shit in close to your frame, and then you solid. Then you go ahead and go in the public and do whatever. Keep your stones on you that help with deflecting. I always have some shungite on me, all the time. I keep it in my bracelets. You have a shungite bracelet on the way, Diamond. As soon as I ship your shit off, right? But nonetheless, and that was just a gift from me to you for your patience. But that's all I wanted to do is, yeah, girl, I got you. It actually has shungite and it has unikite on there. And that's going to help with your psychic abilities. And hematite help you focus. Okay, with your thoughts are very many. Okay, so I definitely intuitively made you a piece. And then your crown is so bomb. I want to show you ahead of time, but I'd rather have that wow factor. It's so bomb, and it's very detailed, and it's very you. And I threw in some like extra stones and stuff like that just to help keeping your mind clear. Because I love you. I love you so much. You're so solid. Like I know you before. Before this like lifetime, our spirits and stuff like that. Like I really resonate with you. So I hope that this helps you guys. Do I have anything else that I want to touch on in regards to the aura? I don't think so, Lou. Oh, look. Because you are my sister, my strength, and my pride. That's all I heard when I read that you put we're sisters. You damn right we are. Okay. Even if you didn't want to be my sister, guess what? You're stuck. But I hope that this helps. And if you guys have any questions or anything that you can add, Diamond, which you saying vacuum seal your aura, can you put that like in the actual comment section so that other people can get this tip? Because I don't know if people will be clicking on the chats. I know I don't always click on chats, but sometimes my nosy ass do, right? And then if anybody else has anything, because this is just like a little aura knowledge 101. I didn't get down into details. or whatever. I'll save that for later content. I don't want to overload, but that's the basics. Okay, that's to help everybody understand how energy is transferring through the people, on day-to-day basis. No wonder why this world is so full of confusion. Okay, so with that being said, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I think I'm gonna do, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go live in a little bit, and this time I'm gonna go ahead and call in the truth. But thank you for being so solid, Diamond. And I'm gonna be talking about the shifts and gifts, and also spiritual baths, and giving tips on that too. And I would love it if you could join me. I don't know if you could join like on video like you can on Facebook, but it would be dope if you could. Okay, and I love you, my overachiever. Like a rock. Oh, like a rock. Because you said solid as a rock. And then I started hearing like a rock. Is that a commercial? That's a real song. Who cares? Okay. I love you, and I'm going to end it for real this time. And bye. Okay, I know it's going to